Hello there guys, Feng here, and welcome to State of Decay. Yes, so State of Decay is a zombie survival game. Shock, shock, horror. However, it's kind of unique. It was originally out for Xbox Live. It was an arcade game, and it recently got ported over to PC. Now at the moment it's considered a early access game because it's not completely supported just yet. There's still a lot of optimizations to do, as well as keyboard and mouse. Now there is keyboard and mouse functionality, but it's not all there yet. So unfortunately for this one we have to use a pad, which for me is not actually unfortunate because I prefer playing with a pad, third-person shooters for some reason. So yeah. Now you do play this in third person, which is also handy. Right. So the game is kind of weird though because you have to kind of build a community up. You got to try and survive whilst building this community up. You got to find survivors, find resources. There's a lot of in-depth shit in the game, which is really weird for an indie title. So what we're going to do is we're going to have a quick look at the options. Just bear in mind, even though this is technically a finished game, it's not a finished port of the game. So the options are going to be probably somewhat lackluster. So first of all, we go now to play, which doesn't actually tell you anything. Brilliant. You got your controls, as you can see. Controls. Game settings. You can invert the X and Y. Control vibration. Sensitivity. Please give me more sensitivity. Graphic options. Very basic. 16:9 resolution. Graphics. Unfortunately, I've had to stick this on minimum. It's not a very demanding game graphics wise, but for some reason when this is on medium and higher, my recording frames just go down to shit. I mean literally down to shit. Sticking it on min, I can usually average around about 30 to 40, but if I'm not recording I can easily play this on high, so that's cool. Ultra's completely pointless though because there's not much of a change. So yeah, gamma, VSync. I could probably take VSync off. That might actually help a lot. Possibly. We'll see. So we took that off and let's just hope that kind of helps a little bit. Okay, and sound settings. Okay, let's crack onto the game. Now, naturally before I start, while it's not exactly a story-driven game, there are some story elements to it. There are certain quest lines that might have potential spoilers. I think the best way to describe this, in fact, is probably a very Red Dead Redemption-ish. There we go, that's what I was after. There's a lot of dynamic missions. That's, you know, you get randomly, blah 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 blah. Also, items generates randomly as well, although there's only a finite amount of resources, so you have to bear that in mind. And I'm going to stop talking and we're going to actually crack on with the game. Sounds like a good idea. Okay, let's start a new game. Press X to attack, press B to defend.
Holy shit, man! Holy shit!
Okay, straight into the fray. Zombies. Brilliant.
Dude, I think these guys want to eat us!
No shit, Sherlock. There's zombies. Okay, excellent.
Okay?
So that was
One of those psychos tried to bite me, but yeah. Yeah, I'm fine.
very fast-paced.
Well, we can't just stay out here in the open, that's for damn sure.
Ranger station?
Ranger station. Maybe we can find some help there.
What the hell, man? We're gone 2 weeks and what? Everybody takes up cannibalism?
Beats me.
Okay, let's talk about some of the UI elements of the game first before we actually crack on. So as you can see at the bottom right, bottom left, we have a mini map. We also have a stamina bar, which is blue, and a health meter, which is red. We also have items that we can very quickly eat or take, depending on what it is. Now we have a journal as well. Journal is very important in this game. So as you can see, this is our dude. This is Marcus Campbell. He is very assertive. He is a born leader, which increases leadership skills. He loved hiking, which improves cardio and wits. He's a clerk, which actually doesn't give you jack shit, and he's a natural athlete, which means he's a physical powerhouse. Cool. So every single character that you come across will have certain skills. Now, some of the survivors that are actually part of the story and whatnot, those will have skills that are set. However, when you find survivors in the world or whatnot, they will actually be completely randomised. So that's pretty cool. Now we've also got Ed Jones, who has got quite a lot. He's got team player, where he's idealistic. He's an accountant, which does fuck all. He loved idle, which actually does fuck all as well. He's got great reflexes though, and he also knows Trumbull like the back of his hand, which actually doesn't really do that much. So we are Marcus. As you can see, we've got skills here. There is an XP system in the game, so it works very similar to how Elder Scrolls works, in that you use skills, and as you use them, you actually gain experience in it. So cardio, you just walk around, run around, and that will gradually go up. Wits, you search, other stuff, yeah, blah blah blah. Fighting naturally goes up as you're fighting. As you can see, we've got quite a lot of that already, since we just had a fight straight away. Some of the other skills will have these kind of skills as well. Not everyone has these skills, powers and leadership, so just bear that in mind. But these can go up as well, which is kind of cool. We have a journal which tells us the events, and we're going to carry on. So let's go, matey. So I really wanted to get this for the Xbox, but when I played the demo, which, you know, is quite nice to actually be able to actually play a playable demo these days, the frames were so shit that it completely put me off it. It really put me off it. Was not impressed at all. But thankfully, now that it's been ported off to the PC, I must say that it's actually fairly optimised. It really is. I mean, recording this at the moment, it's kind of stuttering between 30 and 40 frames. It's not a lot, but as I said, when I'm not recording, it'll stay a solid 60, which is really nice. Combat is average. You know, it's certainly nothing like Devil May Cry or anything like that. But, you know, combat's pretty average. You whack with melee, you can dodge by pressing B. You can also crouch as well, and there is actually stealth elements in the game. So if you're actually sneaking around, you can actually go up to the back of a zombie and perform an execution, which is really cool, and take him out really silently. We'll try and demonstrate that here actually. So there's a zombie there who hasn't noticed us yet. So let's go round the back and see if we can smash her head in. Presumably it's her. It's more likely an it. So, where are you, you bastards? Uh-oh. I hear other zombies. They haven't spotted us yet. Okay. Oh crap, I need to get a bit closer. And there we go. Smashed in the head there. Nice and silent. Okay. So, the one thing that actually kind of disappointed me with the game was the fact that the buildings and stuff are always there. They're static. Which is, you know, not exactly that much of a problem. In all honesty, it's preference. I prefer, like, random buildings, randomise this, randomise that. But the buildings themselves, they can actually have randomised resources and shit like that. So that's pretty cool. Alright, let's kill you. Now, my weapons do take wear and tear on this. So if you keep using a weapon while it's damaged, then it will actually break, and I do believe my weapon is currently damaged. So when it's yellow like that, it's actually damaged. If I keep using it, it's going to break. That's not too much of a worry though. Wooden branches aren't exactly brilliant weapons.
Listen, asshole. All right, we don't want any trouble.
Okay, so let's have a look in here. Now, we need to actually bash this down. Now, bashing against the door, as you would imagine, does make noise, and you can tell that by the minimap. There. And, of course, it will alert zombies that are in very close proximity. And we'll finish him off by smashing his head against the wall. Okay, so searching is very similar to that of Fort Zombie, in that you hold down and you try searching. So, depending on your wits, searching takes more time if you're dumb, or less time if you're very smart. But also, you can actually speed up the process, but by doing that, you make more noise. And you actually make noise just by normally searching. So, if we try doing it faster, as you can see, we made a bit of noise then. But we did it faster, which, you know, can be useful at times. I haven't come across a point in the game now yet where it's been useful for me. But, you know, it's fine. The fact that you got the option there is always nice. What about here? Can we go in here? I have to bash this down as well. Okay. Bash that down. Brilliant. Let's search in here. Let's see if we can actually find something a bit more useful. Like a backpack or something would be quite nice. Inventory system actually reminds me a lot of old Resident Evils. An awful lot like the old Resident Evils. So you've got 8 spaces in general when you have a small backpack on. You can find larger backpacks. I believe there's only so far from what I've found from the 4 hours I've played of this already. You can find just large backpacks, but you might be able to find even larger ones than that. They give you 10 spaces. There's also an encumbrance. So if you're carrying more than you can handle, your stamina bar will run down considerably. So you have to bear that in mind. So we didn't really get much from that apart from more meds. There we go. Yeah, fuck you up. There we go. So much for stealth, eh? Anyway, so we're gonna now go to objective, which is to go to the ranger station. Oh, and we've just leveled up in Powerhouse. Now, some skills allow you to actually level up other skills, other active or passive skills, depending on what it is. Now, unfortunately, we haven't got that just yet, but we will have eventually. So let's crack on. We're gonna go to the range station and see what's cooking there. There's a dead body there. Lovely. The game itself actually looks pretty cool. I mean, this is on minimum spec, so it doesn't look as great. But even so, it looks pretty damn good for an indie game. I must say, it really does. Especially in the iOS settings. Right.
Man, can anybody tell me what the hell is going on?
What's going on is there's more of them up here than I expected. We need to sweep the rest of the cabins for survivors. But I've got injured people here I have to tend to.
Okay, we'll see what we can do.
We will? I appreciate it. There's a water tower out back that has a good view of the campgrounds. Might be worth your while to climb up there and have a look around first. We've got some supplies in the locker over there. Take what you need and stay safe out there.
Okie dokie. So, this is our map. I've probably already shown you this already. The map itself is not too big, but it's big enough to actually scavenge and stuff. It's completely open world. You can pretty much go everywhere if you want to right at the start. I think the only exception is this particular bit here. I believe you need to do one of the story missions to actually get past the barricades. But other than that, everywhere else is searchable, which is always nice. Okay. So as that dude just said, there might be stuff in the locker we can take. There is a bracket here we're going to take. I'm going to put away the broken branch. We've got tomahawk here, which is edged, and we have a 2x4 bracket, which is blunt. It's also pretty heavy, and it's also pretty weak. The bar at the bottom right, that's how much it takes before it actually wears out and gets destroyed. So tomahawk is probably better. Now what is that? There is actually okay, so there's painkillers in here, but that's all there is, as well as the weapons. But that's fine, we'll take those and we're happy. Okay, so as you can see, we've now got something else on the top left. We've now got a home status. So this is probably where the main bulk of the game actually lies on, is your home. So what you want to be doing is you want to be making sure you've got plenty of supplies to keep everyone happy. Now, a bit of a spoiler here, but this is only a temporary home for the time being, so I'm not really concerned about covering this just yet. I'll cover it when we get to the more permanent home, but for the time being we'll just carry on, and we'll carry on with this mission. So we've got to go to the survey point and have a look around. This is actually a really cool feature of the game. You can find these survey points various places on the map, and if you climb up them and basically use the look button, you can basically go on, hover over these question marks, and it will actually be marked on your map, which is really cool. So as you can see, there's a campsite there, there's another campsite there, there's a campsite there. Is there anything else? Oh, there's a vehicle there. Excellent. Gotcha. There's an industrial supply store there. Campsite there. Is that another campsite? Yeah, another campsite there. A house. Cabin even. Another cabin there by the look of it. Another cabin there. And I think that's pretty much it. So that's brilliant.
Hear that? Got your shots.
Yeah. Guess we're not the only ones having a bad day.
Okay, so we just take gunshots. Excellent. Got a few things we can do now. We can check the cabins for survivors supplies, or we can investigate the source of the gunshots. So let's check the cabins first, see if there's any survivors, and then we'll come back to the gunshots later and see how that gets on. As you might have noticed as well, when you're sprinting, your stamina rapidly goes down. So try not to sprint too much, especially since combat does require you to use stamina. At melee anyway. We haven't actually touched on ranged yet, because we haven't really got a ranged weapon. Such bear than in mind. Oh, lovely. Smack off his head. Okay, so let's search the cabins. There's quite a lot. There's quite a few cabins here, so let's check this one first.
Oh, listen, asshole!
Oh,
shit. We don't want any trouble.
Where's that zombie? I can see him on the map, but I can't see him on the... Oh, he's stuck on the edge. Oh well, that's fine. We'll leave him there. He'll be fine. Okay. Let's see if there's anyone in this cabin. Need to bash it down. Which makes a ton of noise. Looks like there's nothing here. So let's search these, and hopefully we can come across something usable. Would be nice, wouldn't it? Let's see what we get. Oh look, stamina boost. Yay. Food. Consumables can be used pretty much whenever you want. Food gives you stamina, and painkillers give you health back.
Any chance
But there are...
just hole up here with the last of the tequila until this all blows over?
Somehow I doubt it.
Yeah, lovely banter between the two. Anyway, yeah, so there are times where...
All right, we don't want any trouble.
Lots of zombies. To get interrupted, don't I? But... Oh, kick him in the head. Kick him in the head. Here's another one. Come here, mate. Kick you in the head. Ooh, even better. Jesus Christ. Okay. Wow, I've actually got 60 frames here. Bloody hell. Really nice. Really nice. So, we should probably check the other cabins. Would be a good idea as well. Let's have a crack up here. and see what's going on. Oh shit! Bollocks. That hurt me a lot. Oh shit, no, I'm knackered. I'm knackered. I'm knackered. I'm knackered. I could use my snack to give me a boost, which would help. There we go. Okay. So, there's a few things to melee. X is just your average attack, which you can combo up with stuff. Y is a kick, which you can't actually do unless there's a zombie around. Left button and Y is a shove. Now, depending on what kind of character's skills and whatnot, you can actually change that to something else, which is kind of cool. But for now, that's what I do. So, yeah. Can we sneak past this zombie? No, he's sitting there, bastard. Don't want to try. I want to try and keep this weapon intact. Tomahawks aren't too bad of weapon, actually. There are definitely better weapons out there, better melee weapons, but it's fine. Okay. So what we've got here? Ooh, that looks like a massive backpack. That would be nice if it was a massive backpack. Nice indeed.
Okay.
Oh fuck me! It's a small one and a shotgun. Nice. Okay, so shotguns in the game. Well, think of Cataclysm. What happens when a shotgun goes off? All those heads come at ya. That's exactly what happens here. Shotguns aren't brilliant weapons. They're okay defensive weapons, but other than that, that's it. You know, once you've fired a shotgun, you want to get the fuck out of there, unless you got enough shells to take the whole hordes out. You know. Okay, let's kill him here. There we go. Now, we should probably investigate the source of the gunshots, which is what we're going to do now. I'm going to leave this industrial for the time being. There's a zombie here. Bye-bye. There's another zombie here. I'll let him crack on with it. And we're going to cheer him on. Well done, mate. Come on. Give him some. God, there's a load of zombies around, ain't there? Jesus Christ. Ooh. Finish it. Fatality. So another one of the other major aspects of the game is interaction and relationships. So as you just noticed, then I was able to cheer him on when he actually killed a zombie. We're gonna wait for him to actually kill that zombie, and then I'm gonna cheer him on.
Good stuff, man.
There we go. So doing that actually does have a positive effect. So when you come across other survivors, they won't always take kindly to you. If you keep inspiring them to do stuff and agreeing with them and whatnot, then yeah, they'll eventually become your friend, and then you'll be able to play with them. I should probably go into that a little bit more detail. So you're not just able to control Marcus, you're actually able to control any survivor that you have good relationships with. Think of yourself as Fort itself, but you control the survivors individually. It's really weird, but it's a really cool concept, and for most part it's executed pretty well. There's a bit of a major gripe about the inventory system, of how it works, but it's fine for the time being. I'll explain a bit more about that a bit later. But for now, we're just going to keep searching these places and hopefully find some decent loot. Speaking of loot, I think I'm completely full now. And I am, bollocks. I might have to destroy that small backpack, which I probably don't really need anyway, so let's destroy it. Let's equip a large backpack. So, equipping on a large backpack actually weighs a lot more than a small one, as you can see. Small one's 1.6 and this is 3.3. If we equip it, we get 2 more slots. Yay! Oh, a revolver. An M1917. Wow, cool. Makes a shitload of noise though. You can actually see, if you look at the gun, which noise it makes, how effective it is, and how the range. So the first one, the target, is the range of the weapon. The second bar is the sound the weapon makes. So if it's high, then it's very loud. And the actual power of the weapon itself. You've also got obviously the maintenance of the weapon. As you can see, this one's pretty intact. You then got a mute symbol. That is if the weapon can have a suppressor equipped, and suppressors are very important indeed. Unfortunately, revolvers can't be suppressed, which makes them kind of gimped because they're loud. They don't have many ammo in the chamber, and it actually takes a lot longer to reload them usually than normal pistols. So yeah, I don't know what the 6th one is actually. I think whether you can attach a sniper scope to it, I believe. I could be wrong there, but hey, I've played it for 4 hours. I'm not going to know everything. Am I? Okay. Not alone here. Where's the zombie? Oh yeah, I can kind of hear him. He's over here. When they're in white, it means that you've spotted them. But when they turn red on the minimap, then that means they've seen you and I'm going to come and eat ya. Funny how that works, isn't it? Okay. Let's crack on. I'm actually going to take some painkillers here because I've been hurt a little bit. Painkillers don't really give that much anyway, so just as well, eh? And... Uh-oh. Looks like trouble.
Jesus, dude, they're not slowing down.
Jesus Christ. That's a lot of Zeds. Little help here. Oh, I've got a petrol bomb. Oh, that was a shotgun. Wow, my aiming is impeccably. No, I'm out of ammo though, so that was just as well, I guess. God, come on! Let me get my snacks out in case.
Dude, help now, please.
Come on, fuck 'em up. As you can see, battle is pretty brutal, pretty intense. And you'll be doing a hell of a lot of it. Unless you want to go the sneaky path, which is actually very viable in the game. Jesus Christ.
Holy shit, are you okay?
You mean aside from being lost in the woods, attacked by psychopaths, and watching 2 of my best friends die? Yeah, I'm peachy.
Sorry I asked.
So, is it this bad everywhere?
Man, I hope not. We got some survivors back at the ranger station that seem to know what's going on, but we didn't have time for orientation.
Well then, let's get the hell back there. You want to take point, or should I?
Perfect place to take a break. So again guys, I'll see you for the next episode.